Lesson 6. Europe, Asia, Italy, France, India. Is Greece in Asia?
No, Greece isn't in Asia, but it's in Europe.
Is India in Europe?
No, India isn't in Europe, but it's in Asia.
Are France and Italy in Asia?
No, France and Italy aren't in Asia, but they're in Europe.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 12th, 20th, cardinal, ordinal. Which is the first letter of the alphabet?
A's the first letter of the alphabet.
Which is the third letter of the alphabet?
C's the third letter of the alphabet.
Which is the fifth letter of the alphabet?
E's the fifth letter of the alphabet.
Which is the 12th letter of the alphabet?
L's the 12th letter of the alphabet.
Which is the 13th letter of the alphabet?
M's the 13th letter of the alphabet.
Which is the 20th letter of the alphabet?
T's the 20th letter of the alphabet.
Which is the 21st letter?
U's the 21st letter.
Which is the 23rd letter?
W's the 23rd letter.
Which is the 25th letter?
Y's the 25th letter.
What are the cardinal numbers?
The cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 3, etc.
What are the ordinal numbers?
The ordinal numbers are first, second, third, etc.
Last. Which is the last letter of the alphabet?
Z's the last letter of the alphabet.
Is A the last letter of the alphabet?
No, A isn't the last letter of the alphabet, but it's the first letter of the alphabet.
Give. Take the book, please. Give me the book, please. What's he doing?
He's giving you the book.
Take the book, please. Give him the book, please. What's he doing?
He's giving him the book.
French, German, Italian, English. Are you French or German?
No, I'm neither French nor German, but I'm Italian.
Am I Italian or French?
No, you're neither Italian nor French, but you're English.
Are the pupils German or English?
The pupils are neither German nor English, but they're Italian.
My, your. Is this your handkerchief?
No, it isn't my handkerchief, but it's your handkerchief.
Is that my dress?
No, it isn't your dress, but it's her dress.
His, her. Are these his shoes?
No, they aren't his shoes, but they're her shoes.
Are these her shoes?
No, they aren't her shoes, but they're his shoes.
Is this his dress?
No, it isn't his dress, but it's her dress.
Is this her suit?
No, it isn't her suit, but it's his suit.
What colour's his suit?
His suit's black.
Our, your, their. Are these our shoes?
No, they aren't our shoes, but they're their shoes.
What colour are their shoes?
Their shoes are black.
Are these their books?
No, these aren't their books, but they're our books.
Where are our books?
Our books are on the table.
All. Are all the walls in this room white?
Yes, all the walls in this room are white.
Are all the books in this room English books?
Yes, all the books in this room are English books.
Are all the pupils sitting?
Yes, all the pupils are sitting.
Lesson 7. Body. What's this?
This is the body.
Is this her body?
No, it isn't her body, but it's your body.
Part, foot, feet. What part of the body is this?
This part of the body is the foot.
What's the plural of foot?
The plural of foot is feet.
Leg, back, arm, wrist, hand, finger, thumb. What's this?
It's a leg.
Person, people. What's the plural of person?
The plural of person is people.
How many people are there in this room?
There are 13 people in this room.
How many people are there in this city?
There are 100,000 people in this city.
Coming from. What am I doing?
You're coming from the door.
Am I coming from the window?
No, you aren't coming from the window, but you're going to the window.
Am I going to the window?
No, you aren't going to the window, but you're coming from the window.
Touch. What am I doing?
You're touching the wall.
What am I doing?
You're touching the picture.
Touch your tie, please. What's he doing?
He's touching his tie.
Sentence. What's this?
It's a sentence.
Word, verb, use, for, action. What's this?
It's a word.
How many words are there in this sentence?
There are 7 words in this sentence.
Which is the first word of this sentence?
Verbs is the first word of this sentence.
Which is the third word of this sentence?
Words is the third word of this sentence.
Which is the fifth word of this sentence?
Use is the 5th word of this sentence.
Which is the sixth word?
For is the 6th word of this sentence.
Which is the last word?
Actions is the last word of this sentence.
Question mark, full stop, comma, semicolon. What's this?
It's a question mark.
What's this?
It's a full stop.
What's this?
It's a comma.
What's this?
It's a semicolon.
Ashtray. What word's this?
It's the word ashtray.
Is there an ashtray on the table?
No, there isn't an ashtray on the table.
Pronounce, does, do, mean, as, auxiliary, nothing. Pronounce this word, please.
Does.
What's he doing?
He's pronouncing the word does.
Pronounce this word, please.
Auxiliary.
What's he doing?
He's pronouncing the word auxiliary.
An, the, We say a book, but an ashtray. The book, but the ashtray. Before a consonant we say a book. Before a vowel we say an ashtray. Before a consonant we say the book. Before a vowel we say the ashtray. Pronounce these words, please.
A book, an ashtray. The book, the ashtray.
Right. Wrong. 2 plus 2 equals 7. Is that right?
No, it isn't right, but it's wrong.
The wall's high. Is that wrong?
No, it isn't wrong, but it's right.
Is it right you're Mr. Brown?
No, it isn't right I'm Mr. Brown, but it's wrong. I'm Miss Bianchi.
Lesson 8. Question. Answer. What's this?
It's a question.
What's this?
It's an answer.
Is this an answer?
No, it isn't an answer, but it's a question.
Meaning. What's the meaning of the word use in Italian?
The meaning of the word use in Italian is usare.
What's the meaning of the word action in Italian?
The meaning of the word action in Italian is azione.
What's the meaning of the word nothing in Italian?
The meaning of the word nothing in Italian is niente.
Name. What's my name?
Your name's Mr. Smith.
What's your name?
My name's Miss Bianchi.
What's his name?
His name's Mr. Brown.
What's her name?
Her name's Mrs. Brown.
Head, face, chin, mouth, nose, eye, ear, hair, tongue. What's this?
It's the head, etc.
Remaining. What am I doing?
You're going to the window.
What am I doing?
You're coming from the window.
Are you going to the window?
No, I'm not going to the window, but I'm remaining on the chair.
Am I remaining on the chair?
No, you aren't remaining on the chair, but you're going to the window.
Country, Germany. What's the name of your country?
Italy is the name of my country.
What's the name of the country between England and Germany?
France is the name of the country between England and Germany.
Translate into. Verbs are words we use for actions. I verbi sono parole che noi usiamo per azioni. What am I doing?
You're translating a sentence from English into Italian.
Translate this sentence, please. The word do means nothing.
La parola fare significa niente.
What's he doing?
He's translating a sentence from English into Italian.
Translate this sentence, please. The wall's high.
Il muro è alto.
What's he doing?
He's translating a sentence from English into Italian.
Who? Who am I?
You're Mr. Smith.
Who are you?
I'm Miss Bianchi.
Who's he?
He's Master Brown.
Who's she?
She's Miss Brown.
Who are they?
They're Mr. and Mrs. Brown.
Thing. How many things are there on this book?
There are 3 things on that book.
What's the name of this thing?
The name of that thing is a tie.
What colour's this thing?
This thing's red.
Tall, short, Scandinavia. Is Mr. Brown short?
No, Mr. Brown isn't short, but he's tall.
Is Miss Brown tall?
No, Miss Brown isn't tall, but she's short.
Are the people of Scandinavia short?
No, the people of Scandinavia aren't short, but they're tall.
difference, whilst, that. What's the difference between tall and short and high and low?
The difference between tall and short and high and low is that tall and short we use for people, whilst high and low we use for things.
Lesson 9. Asking, answering. What's this?
It's a pen.
What am I doing?
You're asking him a question.
What's this?
It's a hand.
Am I asking her a question?
Yes, you're asking her a question.
What's this?
It's a head.
What's he doing?
He's answering your question.
What's this?
It's a mouth.
Is she answering my question?
Yes, she's answering your question.
Ask him a question, please. To have, contraction. I've, you've, he's, she's, it's, we've, you've, they've. I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, you have, they have. What's the meaning of the verb to have?
The meaning of the verb to have is avere.
What's the contraction of I have, you have, etc.?
I've, you've, etc.
Have I 2 eyes?
Yes, you've 2 eyes.
Have you 2 ears?
Yes, I've 2 ears.
Has he 2 legs?
Yes, he's 2 legs.
Has she 2 hands?
Yes, she's 2 hands.
Have we 2 heads?
Yes, we've 2 heads.
Have they 4 arms?
Yes, they've 4 arms.
Any, nonspecific. Yes, some. No, not any. How many? Specific. 13, etc. None. Nonspecific, interrogative, negative, positive. For example, when. Any and some mean qualche, but we use any for the interrogative and negative, and some for the positive. For example, we say, are there any books on the table? Yes, there are some books on the table. Are there any books on the floor? No, there aren't any books on the floor. Any we use in a non-specific question, whilst how many is specific and has a specific answer, 13, 14, 20, etc., or none. When the question is any, the answer is yes, some, or no, not any. But when the question is how many, the answer is 2, 3, etc., or none. What is the meaning of the words any and some?
The meaning of the words any and some is qualche.
What's the difference between any and some?
The difference between any and some is that we use any in interrogative and negative sentences, whilst we use some in positive sentences.
Any. Are there any books on this table?
Yes, there are some books on this table.
Are there any pictures on these walls?
Yes, there are some pictures on these walls.
Have you any shoes on your feet?
Yes, I've some shoes on my feet.
Not any. Are there any books on the floor?
No, there aren't any books on the floor.
Are there any pictures on that chair?
No, there aren't any pictures on that chair.
Are there any chairs on the table?
No, there aren't any chairs on the table.
None. Class, classroom. How many books are there on the table?
There are 7 books on the table.
How many books are there on the floor?
There are none.
How many pictures are there on these walls?
There are 2 pictures on these walls.
How many pictures are there on that chair?
There are none.
How many pupils are there in this classroom?
There are 12 pupils in this classroom.
How many pupils are there sitting on the floor?
There are none.